8 versus 6 position game for build-up play, especially built for 1-4-2-3-1 against 1-4-4-2. Let's get straight to it. Okay, we have specific positions, so we are playing 1-4-2-3-1 and we are struggling with our build-up, especially against a team that is playing 1-4-4-2. In this example, we have this problem in phases 1 and 2, so the whole own half and maybe a couple of meters in the opposing half too. And let's say we have analyzed our last 3 games and it's especially our center backs number 3 and 4 who are struggling with their forward passes. And with this in mind, we maybe want to work with our fullbacks, our midfield players to provide support for the center backs. And to be more specific, this problem occurs especially when the opponent is pressing high near our penalty box. And finally, let's say we have analyzed that our main problem is that our center backs are not seeing the options to play to our front line number 7, number 11 and our striker number 9. So that's where we set the target goals. So the setup is pretty basic. We will have our 4 defenders in our own half. Then we have our opponents here, number 9, number 10, and the midfield line, number 7, number 11, number 6, and number 8. And we start the drill by playing from our goalkeeper. And this is important. We will go through steps and we have a priority on how we want to coach and how we want to build our session. We start working with number 1, 3 and 4, so the main characters on this problem. So you might have some goal kick routine, maybe the center back is playing the goalkeeper and you start the build up there. However, the opponent is pressing, preferably you want them to mimic the opponents you have next Saturday or upcoming weeks. And you pay extra attention on the communication and the decision making of our goalkeeper and center backs. Whatever they do naturally, let them play, let them do stuff and start implementing core idea piece by piece. Let's say our first objective is to create a diamond between number 1, number 3, one of the defensive midfielders and play 4 against 2 against the opposing strikers. So that would be the first thing you want to coach and make sure the center backs and the goalkeeper do their roles and give a bit of freedom to the defensive midfielders to adjust themselves. After coaching the center backs, the keeper, we switch our focus to our fullbacks. Okay, so what can number 2, number 5 do to make this diamond work better? You might have a couple of options. You might want the fullbacks to go deep. That would give more space for the fullbacks maybe. Sorry, for the center backs to maybe dribble forward. Or you might want the fullback to which causes space behind the defenders, and it might be possible even to dribble and pass a longer pass forward. Or that might be space where number 10 or number 8 can rotate and they can play maybe diamond here. So after we have worked our fullbacks, our center backs, we will focus on the midfielders, what they can do to support our build-up. Okay, so let's say we have our 3 midfielders. Let's say we start the play on the goalkeeper and we have coached them. They have some idea. Let's say the fullbacks go up to create space. So we can fine-tune the defensive midfielders. So okay, let's say the opposing defensive midfielder tries to create the first diamond here. So we have options to play, right? Or the goalkeeper can play through multiple options. And let's say we have the second number 6. Let's say in this example, he can maybe drop the space that the fullback created. So this way, step by step, first coaching the goalkeeper, the center backs, and then clarifying the roles for fullbacks. It's like a snowball. When each player, each position does his or her role, the next position can execute on that. And let's say we want our second holding midfielder to exploit this space. Okay, this opens up more possibilities. If no opponent is following, they can play and they are free to go. Or let's say the opposing number 8 follows. That might give an opportunity for number 10 to exploit that space. We can play and he can play. Or even number 10 can drop a bit. Maybe he tracks the opponent with him and suddenly we have free passing lane to play to our number 9. So that would be the methodology how we go from position to position. Couple of principles you can work on in this kind of setup. First one is bravery on the ball. So each player should be encouraged to be brave, not give the ball away too easily. Wait till the opponent is pressing, look if there is space behind, even dribble past the opponent if there is an opportunity. Second, we have forward mentality, which is crucial here. So every time, anytime, every place, a player should first think forward. The best possible solution is that if a player can play to one of the mini goals. That should be obvious. Players should check that option every time. Peripheral playing on the ground can also lift the ball if that's option, or player can dribble past their opponents, they can dribble, take some space off if there is a possibility, or play small passes forward and combine from that. We want to prevent players playing too safe. So let's say a classic example, the goalkeeper is playing the ball to center back and let's say the attacker is closing. The center back doesn't take advantage of that situation. He maybe plays it back to goalkeeper or stays still when he could just push forward with the ball and the build-up opens up. And lastly, off the ball movements, as we discussed earlier, that each position, each role can do something valuable without the ball, off the ball, by moving away from his opponent, her opponent. And either way, if the player drops a bit, moves away from the opponent has two choices. Either he or she follows, which opens space behind him, or he doesn't follow and we can play and go forward from that on. So here we have it. Simple, effective position game for 1-4-2-3-1 formation against 1-4-4-2 high press block. If you like drills like this and want to build brave, fast and competitive players, check the link down in the description and join the Football Coaching Hub. See you in the next video.